Welcome to Storm ISE. You're joining Matt and myself, Simon from Kit Plus, in the heart of our simulated disaster, right in the middle of the ISE show here in the Dejero in Barcelona.
Yeah, we're a new location today. We did 2 live streams yesterday from the other stand, the Dejero stand, effectively. And today we're in a different hall. We're talking about the demonstration of a 360 view of critical connectivity solutions.
All connected via different booths and
different booths,
halls.
different solutions. It shows the workflow end to end. And I think first off, we're going to kick off with a little bit of a chat with the mastermind behind this showcase.
Yeah, at the heart of this is critical connectivity where you need it in a disaster, and hence our simulated disaster. And as Matt alluded to, the brains is Evie. Hi Evie, how are you doing?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So we're day 2 of the disaster. The disaster's still going on and the connectivity is holding up.
Absolutely. Well, Storm ISE has been really a pain here at ISE, but what we're showing is what happens when an emergency begins to unfold. And whether it's broadcasting or emergency response, you need to ensure that reliable connectivity is the heart that allows for the seamless communications to happen, whether it is for situational awareness or to stream information to people wherever they are and ensure that people are safe and that communities are also not as impacted as they could be. So what we are doing is Storm ISE, we've created a partnership with 7 different companies, including Dejero, that allows you to see what happens when a crisis unfolds and when that data is being analyzed. This is why we're here today at the RGB booth. We're at the next step of what that looks like in the workflow. And then of course the broadcasting, which is happening at our other partner booth with Brainstorm and AlphaLight. And so we're so excited that we get to show all of this live and you get to experience it with us on YouTube, wherever you are watching this unfold. Super exciting.
So Evie, we're going to go back to Matt in a second. We're talking to all those partners. We've talked to them yesterday. We've got more demos tomorrow. We're going to talk to the partners and find out what's going on, and we'll catch up with you later on.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
So over to Matt now, who's talking to Rachel.
Thank you very much, Simon. Fascinating. So Rachel, yes, RGB spectrum. Let's get into some detail about what's your role in this workflow.
Absolutely. Well, RGB Spectrum's role is to bring together everything in all of this information that's there out in the field into the command center so that the people who are there, the decision makers who are there, can be making those decisions better, faster. So with the kind of information overload that's out there, so customers are coming to us and talking about how much information is coming into them, and they need to have the right tools to be able to see that information quickly and in the right kind of hierarchy so that their teams can all receive the right information at the right time and be able to make those important decisions that are out there to be made. So we're very excited to be part of this ecosystem that really brings together all aspects of that because every partner within this demonstration is part of that process, from the broadcast content creation to Dejero's wireless communication systems that allow this to happen.
And this is yes, it's a scalable item, if you like, but you're reducing the amount of people involved, I guess. Is it? Yeah, it would have been quite a heavy staffing issue. You're making life a lot easier for this job to happen.
Absolutely, yeah. We're all about making sure that things happen as efficiently as possible and with the right kind of information being presented. That way, you're going to get a much better efficiency with those decisions.
Now, as part of this, there is some, I believe, and I'm hoping that Simon is going to be ready in a minute to show us some hardware that has been, it's the portable command and control flyaway kit that Simon is going to be talking with one of your colleagues.
Yes, my colleague is here. He can talk a little bit more about the IPX flyaway kit.
Thank you, Matt. Now I'm joined by Konstantin. Hi, how are you doing?
Hey, how are you doing? I'm Konstantin Niznamov. I'm representative of RGB Spectrum in Europe, and we are here in the territory of control rooms. RGB Spectrum is a control room company. We are manufacturing the video wall processors. If you need multiple images on the multiple walls, we have video wall processors. If you need multiple images on a single screen, we have multi-viewers. And keeping this in mind, here, first time in Europe, we represent our new solution for mobile command room, command and control room. Yeah, this is IPX Flyway kit, which is dedicated for using in remote areas. We have, like always, like RGB Spectrum, we always have products for based like ground control room. This one is the first time what we are offering the mobile.
So what was the initiative behind doing the mobile version?
If you have something what you need to watch, like environment somewhere far away from your base station, and you have your mobile groups who are driving or watching, monitoring the remote places, we give you ability to share the videos between the mobile groups and also your base station. And using Dejero telecom bridge inside, that is allows the unit to communicate to each other and to the base station. The unique feature of these, we have the multi-viewer inside. You can plug your local sources, and there is the computer inside. You can use it also for your watching your video on the monitor inside the box, and it's designed specially for to be mobile. There is the handle like this. It's hand carriage. You can use it in the plane, in the car, and all is designed to communicate and work together with all our other equipment. It uses the same interface. It's easy to navigate from any unit. You can share the video with mobile stations or ground station.
So I don't know whether we can get our amazing camera operator to zoom in on the panel here, but just talk us through what we're seeing here.
It's an interface. What is well, it's the same for all product what we have now. It's a Zero family. Very simple to understand. You have here on the left, you have all your sources. On the right, you have all your destinations, like your displays. For example, here you see what we have on the video wall, or if you need to drag and drop, if you need to change the video to image, change the image, just drag and drop into the place where you want to see it.
Yeah. And how many inputs? How are you getting inputs into here?
We have, first of all, we have the local source, and you can use the network. Again, using the Dejero telecom bridge, you can be connected to the network, and the super quality of the video which you received by network, you can demonstrate here or share with another stations.
And do you have any challenges with things like latency and other issues with this?
Not really, because it uses SIM card in any region. There are little differences in different regions, geographically speaking. Maybe there are some differences, but it's but nothing special. It's worldwide available to use, no problem.
It certainly looks rugged enough to carry around the world.
In the airplane, like your hand luggage, that's possible.
In terms of power for this, what's powering it?
Yeah, you need to have power. It's not there is no battery inside, but you need the external power.
You can get a portable,
Ways you can, for example, if it's real, maybe in the car, or if you have something like tent, or somewhere in the forest or somewhere far, you can use your generator or whatever.
And specifically, what services what people will be using this?
The idea comes from the public security. It's specially designed for that. It's any event or any emergency situation, and the people need to go so far away from the base station, they can carry it with them.
And you say it's brand new here at ISE. Is it shipping now?
Oh yeah, it's ready for ship.
And if people want to find out more, they can come and see you on the RGB Spectrum booth here at ISE.
Welcome everybody. We'll show you everything.
Goshi, thank you very much indeed. Do check out that if you're at the show, the IPX Flyaway kit from RGB Spectrum. And I think now we're going to go over to Matt, who's grabbed Kevin for a chat.
Yeah, so we're in the command center, so it's effectively stage 2 of this workflow process. But yesterday we were over on the Dejero booth. We were in the crisis zone. We're at ground zero, should we say? And we were talking yesterday with Kevin about the new introduction to the Dejero family.
Yeah, so thanks for having us again. Super excited to launch the first product within our Titan family called Command. And it's suited that we're in a command center talking about it. But really what it is, it's about how do we get that reliable connectivity, not just in the field, but also at home base, right, base camp. And that could be either something that's a fixed location where we need to ensure that connectivity is at this building, or very often in these disaster recovery situations, there's a temporary base camp that gets set up that absolutely needs connectivity. So our new Titan series, the real, building blocks behind it is 5G and multiple modems and connectivity for that. So I'd like to show you maybe really quick.
Pick it up.
This is our first working device. It's not just a prototype, but we launched this a couple of weeks ago. It's called Titan Command. The really cool part about this is that it has industry first triple 5G modems as well as integrated antennas. So what this allows you to do from a command and control perspective is it allows you to, and maybe not so much a fancy term, but lick and stick this anywhere on the building where you have really good connectivity, and turn it on, and all of a sudden you've got extremely reliable connectivity for all your video feeds coming into whether it's like I said, a fixed location or a portable or large command and control vehicle.
Yeah, they could be quite challenging environments, can't they? They could be, buildings with, you've basically built a Faraday cage half the time, and a lot of the data centers are down below ground.
Right, so this is what we've taken kind of years of our experience in the field when we first came out with these types of routers, and found that really, really a challenging problem for our customers. Mainly because, you're right, their servers and network operations is typically underground or not underground or in a basement, and we really had some really tough connectivity challenges. So the question became, from a command and control center, how do you bolster that fixed broadband line coming in? People started asking even more questions when it came down to kind of the advent of LEO satellites like Starlink, and really wanting to work with them. And the challenge with that is, well, that's all on the roof. So how do we kind of bring all this together? And instead of bringing everything down to the basement, what we did is we took that, whether it's wireless technology from cellular modems or connecting to the satellites above ground, making it really easy form factor to deploy and locate that where you get the connectivity the strongest. So the really cool part about this is you just plug a PoE line in, powers everything. You don't worry about antenna placement. You can hook up any sort of satellite to it, and we're blending seamlessly now.
And and you can marry up. You can add the LEO satellite solution directly to the box.
Yes. We've spent a lot of time with our partners, whether it's Eutelsat OneWeb and any other LEO constellations, to seamlessly blend it. You can actually pull it in, plug it in, pull it out, and we will automatically include that in we call it a blending pool, but that really reliable connectivity to the applications that it's connected to, and discard it when those connections go bad.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Kevin. Interesting stuff. Right, let's hope Simon is ready this time. He is ready, and he's
They call
he's
me ever
speaking-
ready.
Ever ready.
Always ready.
Ever ready, Simon.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Kevin. So Matt's already had a chat with Rachel, but I managed to grab her again. Rachel, hi.
Hi, nice to see you, Simon.
Nice to see you too. Now, Rachel, RGB Spectrum, what do you think of the whole Storm ISE concept?
It's so exciting to be part of this. I mean, trade shows are an amazing opportunity to bring together multiple partners and really showcase the technology as an integrated systems, which is what this trade show is all about. It's in the name, Integrated Systems Europe. And it's actually quite unusual to see this kind of activation on the show floor. And so I'm really excited to be part of it. I really want to thank Dejero for spearheading this effort and all of the partners that are involved. It's been a fantastic opportunity, and I really think it delivers a lot of value to the attendees who've traveled here to Barcelona.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we're so often as trade show attendees, you go to a booth, you see a product demonstration, but you don't really quite appreciate how it fits into the real world. So the workflow they've got going here is quite unique, as you say.
Absolutely. And I mean, in a command center, all this information has to come together, even from some of the most challenging environments. And just to be able to showcase that here with all these incredible partners is wonderful.
I think we always have to. We love the technology. It's great. But at the end of all of this is probably a real human who is in a disaster zone, and this technology is hopefully helping that person.
Absolutely, and it really allows the application to kind of come to life. That's, I think, very helpful for attendees because they're walking through the show floor and they're seeing all these things, but it really drives it home if it's something that they do. So if they're in the public safety sector and they're the people involved in responding to this, they're seeing Storm ISE and saying, yes, that's what I do, and I can see myself in that demonstration.
We were chatting to Kieran, a friend of ours who's a first responder, and we were chatting to him on the disaster we had yesterday, and he was telling us about his experiences as a first responder, first on the scene, and how critical the communications are to if the situation is to be escalated, to be stood down, and other services that you need to call on. So, as we say, it's technology, but it's really critical that it works.
Absolutely, yeah, it's very exciting.
And we saw with Constantine earlier on when he was talking about your new IPX Flyaway, how robust it's built as well.
It's fantastic. People just love this piece of equipment, and just to have a command center in such a small form factor, it's built for the road, so rugged. It's really wonderful, and this is fairly new for us, so we're really excited to bring this to ISE.
It's new, but apparently it's shipping now, so who knew? Rachel, thank you very much indeed. I think we're going to go over to Matt now, who's, I think he's with Miguel from Brainstorm. Over to you, Matt.
Thank you very much. All very good. So, we're in part two. We're at the command centre. We've spoken to the crisis zone with Dejero, speaking about the new modems that they've launched. And now we're going to have a quick chat with Miguel from Brainstorm, who's going to tell us a little bit, well, the end result. You provide what people see, so you're the broadcast room.
Yeah, I think basically.
Your contribution, yeah.
Well, basically, yeah, we are the ones that showcase whatever is ingesting in the whole thing. So we're in an emergency situation. That means that we have video coming in, that means we have information, we have data, we have some things to tell the audience and the clients. And Brainstorm, we've been like 30 years in the business doing real-time graphics. And the important thing is real-time. We're doing real-time 3D graphics, or 2D graphics in this case. That means that we are able to tell the people instantly, as soon as we get the data, we can input that and create the whole signal and the whole display for what is going on. Because it's not just somebody telling anything about an image or something that is retrieving. There are data, there are consequences and some informations that need to be displayed as well at the same time. And we are able to retrieve that information, that data, and display that in a way that the audience could better understand it.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we're demonstrating this at ISE. I'm interested, how does that fit at your Brainstorm? We always see you at the broadcast shows, and I'm interested in a way to say, showing this demonstration, this workflow here, it's quite relevant.
Well, actually, live broadcast is about real-time creation of something. And when you have breaking news, you have to react. As a broadcaster, as a content provider, you have to react to whatever is coming in, which is important, it's essential, it's your public service, it's your the reason you're existing. Apart from entertainment, you need to inform the people, you need to provide information to the audience. And we are an essential part, let's say, I'm being modest, but we're an essential part on displaying such information to the public and make it understandable. So being able to mix live signals, maybe talents, presenters, with raw information, with tickers, pictures, anything, and create an image, an output image that can be displayed easily and understandably for the audience, I think is a perfect example of what the broadcast experience can bring to other areas such as emergency situations, corporate world, etc.
Is automation again? A lot of this technology was always quite, labor intensive. Is automation, and you can set this up, have it ready, and how many people are controlling it? Really, what's the minimum and what's the typical?
I won't dare to say a minimum, but effectively the progress of the automation and the IA and all these kind of new technologies are improving the management of these situations. So the less people you have involved in a situation like this that needs a perfectly timed output and with exactly what you want to say, the less prone to error they might be. But that doesn't mean we have to get rid of people. A person important, a producer that knows exactly what's the perfect thing that needs to be on air at the same time, that's essential. People that needs, or they have to understand what's going on and have some criteria to create the best information possible, that's essential as well. But sometimes when you are able to reduce the number of gear and the amount of complexity in a setup so you can deliver the information more efficiently, that's essential as well.
Fantastic, thank you very much, Miguel. Right, Simon is ready with another guest who's going to be talking about another stage in this process, and thank you very much. Over to you, Simon.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Miguel. And I'm over with Fabio from Foray. Hi, Fabio. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So, Fabio, we're in the midst of Storm ISE. Where does Foray fit in this amazing workflow that we're putting on here?
For us, fit because in our traditional products we have a router, we have switcher, we have video processor. So what we are fitting here is distributing the signal to the other manufacturer involved in this exciting Storm ISE workflow. We are switching the signal, so we are visualizing the signal. So that is our role, which is a usual role we have in live production with our products.
Yeah, absolutely. Foray are very well known for these switches. Foray, I'm going to let Fabio, I'm going to let you hold the microphone because otherwise my arm is going to be across and people won't see. Let's talk through the products we're seeing here.
Okay. We have here our latest MFR 3100AX, which is basically an all-in-one production system that consists in a variety of products put in a single system. So we can do routing, so it's a router, very reliable, up to 64 by 72. It is a multi-viewer, so the multi-viewer you are seeing in the monitor is coming from our router. But we also thought to include functionality for the modern needs. So in this router you can have also a video switcher, you can have NDI, so we can receive the NDI using the switcher or using the router. We can handle Dante audio, for example, route Dante audio. It is possible to have a physical control panel, but it's also possible to have a software-defined control panel for easiness of operation. We can do audio max, we can do audio the max, we have frame synchronizer inside, so it is a massive product with many functionality to adapt to the various situations in which can be used. Next to this, we have Mixboard. Mixboard is our latest development. This is a completely software-defined product, and it's a revolutionary way of switching signals. Basically, what is very nice is that we don't care about what signal we get. So the system is able to get media, to get SDI, to get IP in the various form, compressed, uncompressed, NDI, SRT. We can get media, we can get web pages, we can get webcams, we can get pictures. We can get playlists. So whatever media you have, it really doesn't care. The system cares for you. It presents you as a cross point, whatever media or streaming or SDI you are getting in, it presents as a cross point. And then it works like a switcher. So you are going to preview. You can preview your keyer, you can preview your signal, put it on air. We support transition, we support 3D transitions. So transition that can stop and needs an input from the operator to continue, so you can choose the direction you want to go. This is another 3D transition. We have keyers, traditional keyers. We have the key editor that allow to move the keyers with mouse and keyboard, or dragging the keyers, position in the right place, and then put it on air, on the fly. It's very intuitive, very easy to use, very modern. Okay, there is a touchscreen, but we also have control panels available as an option. And in the end, here is another software-defined product, which is a telestrator, but not a traditional telestrator. It is an artificial intelligence assisted telestrator. So we can get, I don't know, by touching the player, the speed of the player. If you want to know the distance, you can touch two players and have the distance. It's in real time. So we get the live feed from the SDI or NDI or whatever you get, and the system make all by analyzing the pictures with the assistance of artificial intelligence. We support basically also distance and angles, so you can check the distance of a penalty, the angles. We can support the scoreboard, so we analyze the scoreboard and we extract the information we need, and we display as a graphics on the final output. Cropping, it's automatically, we select the cropping and it automatically follows the image, keeping the target in focus. Face recognition, it automatically recognizes the face of the players and pull out graphics with the correct name and the correct data on it. We can follow, for example, the ball of the trajectory of the golf ball, like in this case. And finally, we have auto switching, so it does the production for you. So this is 4 or 5 PTZ camera, and the system knows the sport and knows how to shoot and automatically make the switching of the camera. Thank you.
Fabio, thank you very much indeed. Thanks for giving my voice a rest. That's really good. So we've covered the mixer, the mix board, and the telestrator. These products are all mission critical in the ISE disaster scenario, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
And everything's shipping now, all available now?
Yes, sure. All shipping, all available.
So I'm not quite sure how good the close-ups would have come out on live stream, but if you are at ISE, head over to Hall 5, chat to Fabio and the team on the 4A booth and get a proper look and demo of the products. Fabio, thank you very much indeed for your time. We're going to go over to Matt now, who's managed to grab Evie for some more news, I believe.
We are here. It's a long way around, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So yeah, we're in we're in command center, stage 2, so to speak. And Evie, yeah, I mean, give us a reminder before we wind up.
Yeah, it's been an interesting conversation with folks who have come and looked at the demo, and this is really about showing you an end-to-end solution. Come and experience it. Today we're doing our lives at the RGB booth in Hall 5, so come by stand B600. Remember, this is part of a workflow that demonstrates what happens when an emergency develops, and it's such a great opportunity to see how technologies come together to be able to bring you that seamless connectivity, whether you are in a crowded city or in a rural setting. Critical connectivity really is the backbone, and we're so grateful to be able to bring this together and to also bring our new product, the Dejero Titan Command, to ISE Barcelona, just to show how powerful it is under any circumstance. And we're so happy that we get to share this with you, whether you are anywhere around the world, streaming live to YouTube, or here in Barcelona at the show. And thank you to you guys, Kit Plus. Like,
Not at all.
amazing. Thank you so much for being our partner in all of this. Such an incredible experience. So anybody watching, join us at 4 p.m. We're going to have different people coming and chatting with all of you and just continuing the party. And hey, tomorrow we're going to be doing lives at 1 and 4 p.m. at the Alpha Light and Brainstorm booth. So this is part of the broadcast room in Hall 4, stand Q400. So you don't want to miss it. It's going to be yet another view of how this workflow works.
Absolutely, we'll get to see it. Well, get to see the brainstorm solutions in person there and then. So, thank you very much. Great, right. I think Simon's going to come back in and wind it up. But actually, interesting change of scenery today.
Very good change of scenery. It's a very busy hall, isn't it, Hall 5?
It's noisy.
Very noisy.
Yeah.
So really enjoyed looking at the IPX Flyway kit.
Absolutely.
Very cool bit of technology.
Come by and see the control room solutions that they've got from RGB Spectrum. The way that they've got the control here and then the larger screens. It's actually very interesting.
A lot going on in the 4A booth. A lot going on
full
there.
demo over
And
there.
actually, do look at the Kit Plus channel because we've done the separate videos with Fabio and the team there on those. So I think Nick's disaster is 4 o'clock
The
today.
next disaster is at 4 o'clock today. That's one way to put it.
So do stay tuned. Come back and see us live at 4 o'clock. We'll be chatting to another host of guests, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully.
See you then.